We are following a developing story for you tonight. New York State is now facing its biggest budget crisis in a decade.
What's fueling this $6 billion budget gap? 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley is working this story.
This affects everybody, and it matters to everybody. The gap needs to be closed.
The state issued a mid-year financial report, and Governor Cuomo is blaming the rising cost of Medicaid for putting the state in red. Republican State Senator Patrick Gallivan says the state spends $60 billion a year of state taxpayer money on Medicaid. But the senator also blames the cost of raising the minimum wage for the deficits.
If that was paused, that would address it in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think this is coming home to roost for the governor.
Fellow Republican State Senator Chris Jacobs calls the deficit a crisis and says the governor's budget is irresponsible.
There's some things that the governor's done as far as giving sweeteners to certain public groups that have supported him that are incurring these costs, passing a minimum wage increase and not realizing that as those monies, wages go up, it's going to impact health care.
The president of the Citizens Budget Commission, Andrew Ryan, is highly critical of how the state plans to try to stop the budget bleeding.
The governor's proposal is one part gimmick, which is basically just to keep rolling $2 billion and paying those bills late, so it looks like things are solved, but it really just papers over the problem. And one part delay saying, well, the other half of the problem, we'll tell you later how we're going to solve it.
We did reach out to Democratic State Senator Tim Kennedy's office, but did not receive a response. The Cuomo administration implemented a global cap on Medicaid in 2012. The state's budget office issued a statement saying, in part, the Division of Budget and the Department of Health are once again developing a cost-curbing plan that will be described in the executive budget this January. Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.